I'm still reaching for your hand across the center console, driving down the streets where we used to feel whole. The radio is playing that song you used to hum, but now it's just the rhythm of a heart going on. I check the kitchen calendar, the pages are stuck on a Tuesday in April when we ran out of luck. The ink is fading where you circled the date. Now I'm standing in the hallway, 3 seasons too late. The sun keeps on rising, it's got no respect for the pieces of us that I'm trying to collect. 'Cause yesterday's gone and it took you along. It left me the lyrics, but it stole the song. I'm chasing a ghost in a rearview mirror, while the distance between us just gets a bit clearer. You're a photograph frozen, a beautiful lie, a piece of the blue in a permanent sky. I'm holding the sunset, but the night's coming on, and I'm still in love. But yesterday's gone. The coffee's still sitting in your favorite mug. I can't bring myself to give the carpet a tug. I'm afraid if I move, I'll erase where you stood. I'd stop every second right now if I could, but the world is a thief and the clock is a blade, cutting through every promise that we ever made. I'm a habit you broke, I'm a trail gone cold, living a story that's already been told. They say time is a healer, but time is a wall. It's the silence that follows the end of the call. It's the was and the were instead of the are. It's the light still arriving from a dead distant star. Yesterday's gone, like breath on the wind. I don't know where you end and I begin. The porch light is flickering, the shadow is long, and I'm just a memory. Now that yesterday's gone. Now that yesterday's gone. I watched you pack the memories in a cardboard box, while I sat paralyzed behind a dozen mental locks. You were waiting for the breakdown, for the shaking of my hands, for the screaming and the pleading and the impossible demands. But my eyes stay dry as desert sand, my voice voice was steady and low. I didn't give you the satisfaction of a please don't go. You look at me like I'm a statue or a man made out of stone, because I'm letting you walk out of here and leave me all alone. You wanna see the damage, you wanna see the scars, you wanna see me reaching through these invisible bars. But some hearts cannot be broken, they only turn to glass, transparent and untouchable as the seasons pass. They don't shatter into pieces, they don't bleed upon the floor, they just harden in the winter and they lock the inner door. You're looking for a crack, you're looking for a sign that I'm dying here without you, that I'm falling out of line. But some hearts cannot be broken, they've been broken once before, and they learned how to be hollow so they don't hurt anymore. The silence in this hallway is a cold and heavy weight, but I won't let it bend me. No, I'm standing tall and straight. You think I'm being heartless, you think I didn't care, but you're looking at a forest after a wildfire stripped it bare. There's nothing left to kindle, there's nothing left to burn. I've forgotten every lesson that you wanted me to learn. I'm a master of the mask now, I'm the king of the fun, while I'm burying the wreckage of the life that once was mine. It's a different kind of tragedy, the stillness in my chest, a bird that's forgotten how to fly back to the nest. I'd give anything to feel the sting, to feel the salt and fire, but the nerves have all gone quiet on this rusted out wire. They just stop, they just wait, they just watch you walk away through the iron garden gate. I'm not crying, I'm not screaming, I'm just done. A heart that cannot break has already won. I'm staring at a map spread out across the floor, tracing the miles to your window and your door. The coffee's getting cold in a his and hers mug, but the his is a ghost and the hers is a shrug. I used to know the rhythm of your breathing in the dark. Now I only know the static and the cold electric spark of a phone line that's humming with nothing left to say. As the distance grows a little more with every passing day, They say that the water always finds a sea, but the current is only pulling you away from me. And it's rivers and roads and 1,000 are yet. It's a heart full of holes and a life of regrets. There's a mountain between us and a valley of pride, and I'm drowning in the space where we used to reside. I'm calling your name across the great divide. But rivers and roads keep the secrets you hide. Yeah, rivers and roads, they just carry you on, until I'm just a landmark of a city that's gone. Through the night, I'd outrun the sun, but I'm chasing a race that you've already won. You're 1,000 miles north, where the air is so thin, while I'm stuck in the humidity of what might have been. The map doesn't show where the heart goes to die, when the welcome home sign is a permanent lie. Is there a bridge that can handle this weight? Is there a path that isn't governed by fate? I'm standing on the bank, watching driftwood float by, and I'm wishing that rivers could ever run dry. Just rivers and roads and the space in between, the loneliest smiles that I've ever seen. I'm peeling your name off the mailbox in the hall, taking down the shadow of your coat against the wall. The kitchen's too quiet, the coffee's too hot. I'm learning to breathe in the spaces you're not. I haven't listened to my records in a year or maybe more, because you like the silence, so I hum beneath the floor. But today I found a melody I used to call my own, before I turned my spirit into your stepping stone. It's a strange kind of freedom, this weight in my chest, like a bird finally landing in a long abandoned nest. I'm returning to myself, and God, it's lonely here. The landscape is empty, but the air is finally clear. I'm walking through the ruins of the arts we tried to build, to find the little hollows that your ego never filled. It's a heartbreaking journey left to do. I bought the wrong milk, the kind that you hate. I'm staying up late past our appropriate date. I'm looking in the mirror at a face I barely know, a ghost of the person from a lifetime ago. You took all the color, you took all the light. You told me my fire was much too bright, so I flickered and faded to keep you at ease. Now I'm shivering cold in a different kind of freeze. I'm reclaiming the I from the we and the ours. I'm counting the minutes, I'm counting the hours, until I can stand without feeling your ghost telling me I'm the thing that I should fear the most. To me, just me, just me. Kettle's whistling, a lonesome high sea, but I'm still setting the table for two, not for me. The steam on the window is starting to crawl, like tears running down to the cracks in the wall. I found your old sweater, the one with the tear. It still smells like Sunday and smoke in your hair. Now the silence is heavy, it's weighing me down in this quiet apartment, in this hollowed out town. And it's another rainy Sunday, gray on the glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. The sky is a bruise that refuses to heal. I'm losing the sense of what's ghost and what's real. You're gone like the light at the end of the day, and I'm just the shadow that you left to stay. In the drip of the gutter and the cold of the blue, on another rainy Sunday, without you. Has been settling on your side of the bed. I'm repeating the last things that we ever said. I'll see you tomorrow, you whispered so low, but tomorrow's a place where I can't seem to go. The neighbors are laughing, I hear through the floor, but I'm staring at hinges on a locked up front door. The coffee's gone bitter, the fire's gone cold, and I'm feeling 100 years too old. It's another rainy Sunday, gray on the glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. The sky is a bruise that refuses to heal. I'm losing the sense of what's ghost and what's real. You're gone like the light at the end of the day, and now I'm just a shadow that you left to stay. In the drip of the gutter and the cold of the blue, on another rainy Sunday. They say that the clouds eventually clear, but it's been raining inside for a year. I'd trade every sunrise the world has to give for one stormy hour. The streetlights are humming, the pavement is black. I'm calling your name, but the rain calls it back. Just a rainy Sunday, just me and the rain, and the part of my heart that still carries your name. I passed that corner shop again today, the one with the lilies and the bright bouquet. I used to rush past it, checking my phone, hurrying back to a house we called home. Empty-handed, with excuses in tow, about the traffic, the work, and the seeds I didn't sow. I thought I love you was a permanent thing, not a delicate bell that only sometimes would ring. Now the hallway is quiet, the air is so thin, and I'm haunting the rooms that you no longer live in. I should have brought you flowers while they still could bloom. I should have filled up the corners of every dark room with something that whispered, I'm glad you're alive, instead of just hoping our love would survive on the scraps of my time strongest of hearts have to feel. Now I'm standing in the rain at the edge of your drive, with a handful of colors that won't come alive. It's a hollow apology, a plastic regret, to give you today what you haven't seen yet. Sweet, the most useless gift I could leave at your feet. I should have brought you flowers. I should have brought you flowers for the winter came. The wine is breathing, but I'm holding my breath in this kitchen where we're bored to death. You're tracing circles on a chipped ceramic plate, while the clock on the mantle decides our fate. I told you I was drowning, I told you I was torn, but you just looked away with that look of quiet scorn. No raised voices, no plates smashed on the floor, just the soft, heavy clicking of a closing door. I'm screaming for fire, I'm begging for rain, but you treat my heartbreak like a mild disdain. It's just a Gallic shrug, a tilt of the head, a say la vie for everything we said. You wrap your indifference in a couture coat while I'm the sinking wood of a ghost ship boat. No, I'm sorry, no, please don't go. Just the coldest maybe I'll ever know. You kill me with a gesture, simple and slight, and leave me to bleed in the city light. The smoke from your cigarette curls like a sneer, the only thing honest in the atmosphere. I asked if you loved me or if it was a lie. You just adjusted your scarf and looked at the sky. That flicker of your shoulder, that what can I do, is the sharpest blade you ever ran through. I December. I'm writing this letter just to see if you remember the way that the New York cold bit through the bone before you decided you'd rather be alone. I hear that you're building your little house out in the sun, that you've forgiven the world for the things that it's done. But back here the shadows are long and they're lean, and I'm still the ghost of the man that I've been. The station is empty, the tracks are all frozen between the life that we had and the one that you've chosen. And you're still wearing that famous blue raincoat, torn at the shoulder and frayed at the throat, the one you were wearing when you said you'd stay before you let the wind blow the us all away. It's a threadbare reminder of a love that went cold, of a story that's silver but never was gold. I see you in crowds, or I think that I do, in a famous blue raincoat that looks just like you. I went to our cafe, the one by the park, but the windows were boarded and the interior was dark. I saw a reflection in the grime on the glass, and for a second I thought I saw you let me pass. Your fragrance is fading from the books on the shelf. I'm learning to live with this version of self, the one who doesn't check the door when the floorboards creak, the one who has finally stopped trying to speak. Did you find what you wanted in that desert of light? Did you find a way to sleep through the middle of the night? Or do you still wrap that blue wool around your chest to keep out the memory of the one you love best? That famous blue raincoat, it's a flag of surrender to a heart that was brittle and a soul that was tender. I'm signing off now, the candle is low. I've run out of reasons to not let you go. Sincerely a stranger in a famous blue raincoat. I'm folding the blankets, I'm smoothing the sheet, I'm avoiding the places where our glances might meet. The air in this room is heavy and still, like the medicine bottles on the windowsill. We've fought every battle, we've weathered the gale, but the winds left the harbor and dropped every sail. I won't ask for a miracle, I won't beg for more. I'm just guarding the threshold of an open door. There's no use in screaming at a setting sun when the shadows have told us the day is all done. Let's give this a death with a little bit of dignity. No desperate grasping, no forced Just the turn of a key, just the click of the latch, the end of the flame, not the strike of the match. Sleep well, my darling, sleep well. The twilight's folding round the porch, the shadows growing long. The radio is whispering an old forgotten song. I see you standing by the gate, just like a ghost in grey, with a suitcase full of promises that withered in a day. You didn't have to speak a word, the silence said it all. I watched the summer fade away and turn into the fall. And as you turned to walk away, the clouds began to stain the only world I ever knew, with the coming of the rain. I tried to find a reason, I tried to find a plea, but you were looking past the house and looking past me. And I'll never forget the sight of blue eyes crying in the rain, like a sapphire losing color, like a heart that's gone insane. There was no fire in the goodbye, just a cold and steady ache, and the sound of every tether that we swore would never break. Now every time the sky goes dark and the mist begins to creep, I see that look of sorrow that you promised not to keep. Just a memory in a downpour, a lonesome terminal refrain of those beautiful blue eyes crying in the rain. The letters in the attic have all turned a dusty brown, like the leaves we used to walk upon in our little corner town. I wonder if you're drier now, or if you're soaking through, in a city where the buildings hide the morning sun from you. Do you still look at the weather with a heavy hooded stare? Do you still feel the dampness of the April in the air? I'm still standing at the window where the glass is cold and thin, waiting for the person that you were to come back in. They say that time's a river that washes out the tracks, but I'm still standing in the mud, wishing you were back. The blue has turned to silver, the silver's turned to leaves.